What happens when your systematic attempt to secure a functional, past-anchored sanctuary traps you inside a high-stakes memory sabotage matrix under the tight surveillance of an aggressive coastal hegemony, and your only hope of survival is to maintain a strict, hyper-vigilant personal defense strategy before an encroaching shadow threat permanently dismantles your biological boundaries? In this breathlessly paced, high-stakes mystery noir and cove thriller masterpiece of absolute structural irony, territorial paranoia, and heavy administrative friction, the traditional boundaries of standard romance fiction shatter under an avalanche of pure concealment investment calculations and hyper-vigilant perimeter defense mechanics. The narrative follows a fiercely independent, highly analytical protagonist whose structured small-town reality hits a sudden logistical wall as his hard-won tranquility is systematically targeted by external hostile actors. Driven by a raw survival instinct to safeguard his existential autonomy, secure high-friction asset protection, and avoid total submission to predatory administrative framing from an unseen web of elite local lords and ruthless obsession predators, he constructs a desperate, hyper-vigilant plan of strategic defense. The true brilliance of this fast-paced investigative survival playbook summary lies in Walker's exceptional mastery of mass-scale situational claustrophobia, localized cove coordination grids, and agonizing forced proximity physical friction. As the primary targets navigate their high-pressure compromise behind closed cabin doors and heavily secured beachfront borders, his standard defensive armor completely melts into an elite, terrifying game of pure physical and mental survival against competitors tracking his every breakthrough in identity resistance. Every clandestine encounter, secure perimeter scanner sweep of the water boundary, and localized territory boundary transaction inside the Tenebrae Cove Theater becomes a minefield of potential exposure, exposing deep institutional exploitation, historic generational town debts, and a toxic inner circle of hidden administrative entities protecting their own dark, lucrative agendas. Trapped in close quarters with an incoming alpha threat who actively monitors his secret submission to shield his own private target control from a tightening trap, the Protector's unhinged, own the truth and eliminate the threat protective instincts flare back to life, forcing a final high-pressure alliance where a single mismanaged motive allocation or broken tactical trust means the absolute execution of their final defenses. For hard-boiled relationship procedurals, dark institutional collapse mechanics, and fiercely resilient small-town enthusiasts who live for complex multi-layered plots handled with narrative precision, this series opener delivers an unputtable listening experience where all ordinary safety nets,